This is a Technics SL-1200MK5, and everything you see here in this picture is for sale with the auction. So you get the dust cover, the 45 adapter, the head shell but no cartridge or needle, the tone arm, counterbalance weight, and let's walk through everything that, and also the slip mat and the plastic sheet underneath. But let's take a look at the components so you know exactly what you're getting. So you can see underneath the platter, it's very clean. It's never seen any club play, and no one has ever spilled a beer or a cocktail underneath that would leave a sticky residue. You can see it's looking good here. The platter itself is really clean. You can see it gleaming in the light here again because it hasn't seen any club play, just mostly bedroom studio use. So let's go ahead and pop this back on and take a look at more of the components. So again, this comes with the standard slip sheet plastic here, as well as the Technics slip mat, and I'm also including the original rubber mat that comes with, but you don't really need to see that. So you can see, just as a note, the RCA cables are in good shape. They're the original gear that came with the turntable. The fork for the ground wire is still attached. It hasn't been shorn off. It's a US unit, so it has a US power plug. There's no gray market European converter on this. So you can see, unit turns on and off. I had it tuned to stop quickly, but a nice part of the Mark V is that you can adjust this. It switches between 33 and 45, and if you can see it, let's flip this light off. I have the quartz lock set right now, and you can see that the center beads are locked in, meaning that it's tuned properly, and the same goes for the 45 speed. On the tone arm assembly, you can see that the connected clip and the lift and the anti-skate knobs are all there. The height adjustment lock works. See, as I flip that back and forth. The lift works. I realize it's tough to see, but you can see it comes up and down as I hit the button there. And this clip also works. As far as the tone arm assembly itself, it's in really great condition. I'm going to attach a cartridge and needle to show you that there's no push or pull, and that the anti-skate works, and that there's no bearing damage to the whole tone arm assembly. Okay, so again, this needle does not come with the auction, but I'm using it for example purposes. So you can see right now, I've got that counterweight set to 0, and the needle is just sort of floating there. I'm able to bounce it back and forth, and there's no outer pull, again because the anti-skate is set to 0. You can see there's no issue with this. It moves left and right, in and out, without any major stops or potential nicks in the gimbal bearing assembly. And also, you can see if I just set the needle still there, one second, there we go, it's steadying out, and I crank up the anti-skate, You'll see it move out. So that assembly is functioning as expected. Okie doke. The pop-up light works. It's an LED, so it's not expected to burn out for years and years and years and years. The pitch adjustment is smooth, and the quartz lock reset is in this button. Here you can get the player spinning. You can see it moves backwards and forwards really nicely. No sticky spots, no issues with, again, kind of bar damage done to it. The tone arm assembly down here is really clean. There's no oil leaking or anything like that. The unit has all of its feet, and the cables are all connected well. Let me go ahead and connect the record player to this mixer here and play a record so you can see that it's functioning and that there are no issues with that. So hang on a second. Okay, so I've got a record on. Let's connect the ground here. So we're grounded. Let's put the turntable into the phono connection on line 1. You can see the unit is turned to phono on line 1. Oh, need to set my counterweight here. So you can see the needles on the record getting signal out of both left and right, which means the connectors inside the tone arm are good. You can hear sound coming through nice and clear. Let's go ahead and I'll put on a different record just again as more verification. So this one is a 45, so I'll verify that that is up and running as well. Again, a nice clean signal on the left and right channels. So that's pretty much that. That should answer any and all questions you have. If you do have any other questions or concerns, let me know, and happy bidding.